Beachcombers of the Reject Nation. Oh my goodness. Taryn, it's Aaron Alexander and Tara Flash Gordon, Erickson, and me, Johnald. Welcome. We are here for a crossover event for the ages. Y'all recently checked out the OG Lilo and Stitch from 2002. Turns out not long ago, so did I, here on this very channel. And we have all three been waiting with tense anticipation to see how this translates into live action. Ta-da!
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling better. Honestly, I was crying for like a good 20 minutes before arriving here in the seat, but now I'm totally stoked on Ohana juice.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Okay.
That was what life was.
You're being Ohanist.
But I'm being honest, okay? I'm here with the Ohana, the reject Ohana, and we're going to do some juicing.
We're going to juice it.
But not in the other...
In the family friendliest way.
Exactly, because you know I use juicing for a variety of different meanings.
Okay, well...
Okay.
Aside from not crying on camera where it counts, Tara, I'm glad to hear all this. Aaron, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm surviving. We're hanging in there.
We sound like we all need a trip to the beach.
We're hanging in there. We're surviving. But yeah, in all seriousness, I was feeling a little anxious earlier today, but now I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go back into the world of Lilo and Stitch. Also, shout out to all the fools who remember the sandwich game from Lilo and Stitch from the childhood, my childhood, your childhood. Y'all are awesome. And I'm excited to see this new version of the movie because, yeah, I liked that original and I like the cartoon. Yeah. So let's get it, y'all.
Let's
How
get
you feeling, dog?
I'm good. I'm happy to play the game of being in the middle of this sandwich right now.
Be sad, John.
Oh, no. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You got to be sad some days so you can appreciate the bright sunshiny days.
It's true.
I'm doing okay. It's definitely been like a squiggly, zigzaggy day to me, for me, but I did get to ride one of those Lime bicycles earlier.
Ooh.
Which was kind of nice. I've been wanting to get a bicycle back in my life, and I was at least able to pay for one for a few minutes. It was lovely. I want to get a bike.
I have a bike. We could be bike boys.
Oh my God, we could be the biker boys.
We can be bike buddies.
We can be bike buds.
You gonna be a bike
Tara,
buddy,
you want to be bike buds
Hell
with us?
no.
She doesn't want to bike with us.
Gang, listen, if you want Tara to become our bike boy alongside the two of us already doing it, you get what I mean.
Reject Nation, I am super grateful to be working in a field I genuinely love. Talking movies, making content, running this channel, truly privileged, but the internet is always changing, even this very platform, because algorithms shift, platforms evolve, and there's this quiet fear in the back of my mind that I've expressed to you guys a few times. What if one day this just doesn't work anymore? Because that's life. And that's scary. Life is scary. It makes you think about the future, about long-term security, and what financial independence really means in a digital world that never stands still. That's why I am grateful to highlight today's sponsor, Triple10, a powerful option for anyone who's thinking about what is next. Triple10 is an online bootcamp that helps people pivot into online tech even with no experience. You don't have to be a coding genius. It's beginner-friendly and flexible enough to fit around your schedule. Whether you're balancing work, family, or fitness goals like I am, that's way more important than family. You know what I mean, though? Here's the kicker. 82% of Triple10 grads land a job within 6 months. And if you don't get hired in 10, you get your money back. No joke. And Greg uses words like grads now. Even better, they offer unlimited externship opportunities after graduation. So you're always building real world experience. And during the program, you'll work on actual projects. So you graduate with a portfolio that helps you stand out. It's practical, it's real, and it could be the first step to a more stable, future-proof career. So if you're like me and you've ever wondered, what's next for me? This might be your sign. You can click the link in the description box and pin comment or scan the QR code for a free consultation. Start learning tech for just $200 a month. Thank you, Triple10, for sponsoring this video.
And leave a like on the video. And hey, don't forget to check us out over on patreon.com/TheRealRejects. You know why?
Why?
Because not only will you be able to sync up with your own copy of Lilo and Stitch or your own VOD rented copy, as we are checking it out today via the Prime, but if you're on Disney Plus, whatever you got, when you got it, it's going to be over there on Patreon. You could sync up to the time code. Be like you're watching it with us here in the room. And it also entitles you to a little discount on some RejectNationShop.com gear. You can go from Royal Reject to Righteous Reject in just a few clicks. So thank you all who have joined so far. And it's really lovely to just get to know you guys and to have, the communal element so, just heartwarming and permeating over there. And also just helps to offset all the weird monetization issues and copyright stuff that we have to deal with on the daily, which is fun to say the least. So thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for, keeping us alive and keeping us lively. And without further ado, it's one of those days of the week. Either way, it's a day for watching a movie. Let's do this. Emergency session of the Galactic Council.
Oh, great visuals.
Dangerous threat in one of our very own labs.
Looking.
Wow, she looks so good.
We believe that this monstrosity is the product of illegal genetic
hi, little buddy.
experimentation.
Oh, hello.
What deranged lunatic would create something like this?
I prefer deranged genius, but thank you for the introduction.
Oh, Jumbo sounds different.
Experiment 66 is our Federation's most sophisticated weapon.
You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
626 is unstoppable. Indestructible. Smarter than 100 supercomputers.
626 got that M4 Max chip.
Show us that there is something inside you that is good.
Like a spider dog.
Yes, that's a seal man. And an axolotl.
Oh, snap.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Growing up? Wow.
What did he say?
Dr. Jukiba, your lab will be destroyed and 626 exiled.
No, you can't do that.
Whoa. Dang.
Don't get any ideas. These guns are locked on your genetic signature.
Those are tickle guns to him.
Oh.
He's so cute.
Oh, my God.
So smart.
Federation strictly forbids being gross. Don't make me say it.
Ugh.
Ooh, that was a thickie.
Wow.
That looked real.
Where is he?
He's loose on deck C.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really great
It looks
recreation. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's moving though.
Oh, speedy.
Cruisers.
He took the red one.
Fire at will.
And man, Stitch got style.
He's in hyperspace.
Where will he exit?
In 12 hours, we project he will collide with a planet called ER.
AI.
That's a planet full of water.
Water increases his molecular density. He'll become heavy and drown. I think we can all say farewell to 6-2. You're kidding.
Gasp.
I mean, you had to have known there would be land masses.
If only there was a brilliant genius around to help you catch that monster.
Who's voicing Jumbo?
If you release me and give me back my lab.
Nonsense. We'll simply vaporize the planet. Captain.
Armed and ready, Councilwoman.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
You can't destroy the planet!
Woody.
man.
Rango.
Who's this?
Agent Pleakley, Earth expert at your service. Howdy.
Howdy.
I'm researching an Earth species that's half cow and half boy. Earth is a protected wildlife reserve. We've been using it to rebuild the mosquito population.
That's right.
Very well, Dr. Jukiba. You will travel to Earth where you will capture the escaped lab experiment known as 626. Agent Pleakley, you will be going with him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a dream vacay. I have so much packing to do.
No, you look good in the cowboy hat.
What hideous, pathetic planet is caught in your crosshairs?
Yes.
Wow. Harsh, bro.
Yeah.
We're right here.
Interesting. There's no Gantu in this version. At least not yet.
Look at the honus.
Oh. Sandwich underwater is crazy.
Underwater sandwich. Let's go.
The fact that it's intact is even more impressive.
Dude, I want that sandwich.
Dude, give me that soggy sandwich any day.
Nah, dude, it looked like it was holding composure. It looked like that bread was still bouncy, cakey. Not cakey, but you know what I mean. It had a good amount of sponge.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love this music.
Little doll.
Oh. What's that ragdoll movie with Elijah Wood? Kind of reminds me of that doll. 9. There you go.
Oh, you supposed to be here?
I'm in town for the convention.
She's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
As you were.
I love it already.
Ha! Stealing the lures. That's cute.
Lilo, not again.
They deserve to be free!
I love her.
Fight for that chicken liberation.
Right. She's a little troublemaker. It's great.
Oh my god, that scream.
That's how I respond every time my watch goes off. Oh. These are some familiar shots.
Hey.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Uh-oh.
No.
Hey, you're gonna be late.
UC San Diego, I see. You trying to move?
Lilo, thank goodness. I thought you were gonna be on time today.
I had to get a sandwich for Punch.
Oh, I love her. Great
So you're
casting.
late because you fed a sandwich to a fish.
Yeah, Punch controls the weather.
See?
She's so weird.
Yeah.
You're going to be
I like
begging
it.
her to contact Pudge soon enough.
Oh, guys, look. I got a friendship bracelet, too. That's not a friendship bracelet.
Oh, I hate these
Garbage
girls.
girl puts garbage on her arm.
Cool kids, that's who.
So mean.
You know, silly. It's not a friendship bracelet if you don't have any friends.
Rude.
Wow.
I
She
hate
looked like
that.
she was ready to cut her.
She should.
Nani.
Poor little stinker.
Get there.
No.
Dang it, Nani.
Oh, Lilo, it's not her fault.
Come on now. Oh, and she's doing so good. Look how cute she is.
She got this the sway, you know?
She does.
She's not coming.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I'll slit all those
Do it.
girls. I don't
Ref.
care how young they are.
Do
Ref.
it. Do
It
it.
was clearly a
They're
foul.
mean.
Oh!
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I
Off
didn't mean
the
that.
stage.
Okay.
Let's get a flag on the
Oh.
play, man.
Wow.
Oh.
She's just not a good fit.
Dude,
I'm on your side, little
they're
girl.
knocking her over right in front of you.
They pushed her. They made her do it.
Too late.
It's too late. We already gave her away to the orphanage. Hey.
Hey, yeah, we went to Elvis.
On the end of lonely street, heartbreak hotel where you've been.
Read the note.
Oh, go away.
Sorry, I missed your performance, okay? Papa's truck died and...
Wow, that must be so stressful for you. How about you just leave me alone to die?
That's my favorite part. This is so good.
She's great, yeah.
Lilo, open the door.
Oh, shit, dear.
I love her.
Is that Tia Career?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
She's her original voice, right?
Hi, nice to see you. Would you mind if we just use the back? It's just,
I gotta say how
Yeah, the
how
hammer
much
face,
I
yep.
love how close it is to the animation and the writing and the direction.
Yeah, they've changed just enough, but just to add a little bit more detail into it, or character flourishes.
There you go. Actually, would you mind waiting here for just a sec? Yes, of course.
At least with the Lilo and Nani stuff.
What can I get you to drink?
Do you have tea?
Of course I have.
Oh.
Capri Sun, that's what it's all about. Warm that up.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Let's get some Capri Sun.
Roaring Waters is a great flavor.
Oh no.
Home
Smoke,
Alone.
Nani.
Ay.
Oh, don't worry. There's no batteries in there.
No.
Lol.
Aloha, Lilo. Is that blood?
Oh, golly.
Oh, yeah. I've been practicing jumping out of my window.
Oh, my God. I would have a heart attack looking after this child.
I've been doing very, very great at hula.
Little girl is perfect.
I've been eating a lot of organics. And I've been eating 5 or 10 times a day.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I eat so much I can't
Breathe.
breathe.
Oh no.
I know it hasn't been that long since your parents passed away, but my job is to make sure that Lilo is in a stable environment. You're practically a kid yourself.
Oh, no.
Bad memories.
You seem like a goal-oriented person.
Does she?
We have a new director coming into town next week. So why don't we come up with some goals to achieve by then?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you propose?
3 things. I want this house cleaned, including laundry and a fully stocked fridge.
I think she's trying to help her out.
Pay all those bills I saw in the kitchen. File for health insurance for you and Lilo.
Gotta
Oh,
do that,
dude.
girl.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
If you do those 3 things by Friday, I might be able to give you some more time.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah, that's
Pick
awesome.
up hella shifts.
What's Capri Sanya?
Is that her first rodeo?
Storing waters.
You're gonna need that health insurance for when I kill you.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember when she acted out in the original one. It was a rehearsal, not an actual show. At least if I remember correctly.
No. Why didn't you wait at hula?
Because you weren't there.
Do you want them to split us up? Because that's what's gonna happen if we don't get it together.
Owie. Oh, ew. Okay.
Stop pretending you're my mom.
Oh, at least I don't tell the social worker I like jumping out a window.
Better than listening to you.
Go to your room.
I don't eat in my room.
Ah! Thor Love and Thunder.
Meeting
Oh,
never
my
go
God.
well. I never liked
Aw.
that government lady anyway.
I saw her.
Why is she always so
Oh,
smiley?
I love this lady.
Give me the creep.
I saw her do a go fact yourself.
What? Your acceptance letter to your dream school magically taken out of your trash and appearing in your bag at your place of work? That school is the best school in the whole world for that bionic magnet.
Oh.
Marine biology.
Bionic magnets.
Bionic magnets.
Lilo needs me here. You ever ask Lilo what she wants?
For you to go to college.
Sorry, Tutu. Had to catch a few extra ones. Just 12. Hey, Nani! What you doing here?
Yeah.
Her neighbors.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
The waves was crazy today.
My
You
man.
know, I was like, Nani should be here because you're always like shredding waves, and I miss shredding you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, they were juicing.
Not to say that I
Well
like.
said, David. Well,
So, but like, when are you gonna go surfing?
maybe when Lilo turns 18. Enjoy the surf.
Enjoyed the juice.
You need anything, you just ask, okay? We're not just neighbors, you know.
Nope.
We're Ohana.
What does it mean?
Ohana.
Say
is
what
that?
it means.
Family.
Warning, check engine.
Check engine.
Always don't ignore that. You gotta get your code reader, dog.
There's got to be an O'Reilly around here somewhere. Pep Boys. A Jiffy Lube.
Non-functional. Crash imminent.
That's me with Alexa when she won't shut up. Literally.
Start destroying all of your tech.
This movie loves its quick zooms. Well, on the alien side of things.
Am I bad?
Michael Jackson bad.
That's what everyone says.
Jamon, you know it.
Nobody says that.
Nani, please.
You're not bad. You just do bad things sometimes. Just like me earlier when I yelled at you. You just have to learn from our mistakes.
I shoved Myrtle Edmonds today.
I know.
People treat me different.
They just don't know what to say.
They don't get it.
You didn't mean what you said, did you?
Oh, she's a phenomenal little actress.
You're my sister. And I'll always be here for you. You got that?
No more Tickletown.
Yes, Tickletown.
Tickletown. Do-do-do. Won't you take me to?
Remember when we put up those constellations?
The three sisters. That one's you. That's me. That one means time for bed.
It's right belt.
I like you better as a sister than a mom.
Oh,
A shooting star!
you're great at both.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
awesome.
Hey. I do like that I was able to kind of forget for a minute that we were gonna
You out!
Oh, do the
do all the
Stitch
Stitch
alien
stuff.
stuff.
You out.
Gravity is increasing.
Oh. This is perfect casting.
I wish as a friend, a real friend. Someone who won't tease me.
Aww.
Like a best friend.
Aww.
That's so like heartwarmingly sweet.
Send me an angel, the nicest one you have.
Oh, Mr. Sandman, send me a dream.
Nice.
Nice contrast there. Whoa.
Huh, what does this thing do?
It's connected to his tracking collar.
That's never gonna work. You might as well give him a mood ring.
That collar tells us exactly where he is at all times.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh.
Wowie.
Yeah.
He is like a devilish little dude the way they animated him.
Mission failed.
Oh, no.
I don't even enjoy it anymore. The novelty has completely worn off.
It's like Zach Galifianakis.
I was
like
wondering.
a really mellow vibe or something.
It's throwing me off because I'm used to Jumba having that kind of like gross voice, and not gross, but I don't know. It's taking some getting used to.
There we go, needle drop. Hey, hey, hey. Ow!
Stop. Wait a minute. Oh. Little chaos machine.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I get it, man, but no. Oh!
Solid.
That one of the bride was funny. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Whoa!
Little
Dang.
dude.
That's a crazy, hothead.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a cool 360.
The frog still followed him.
It's enough out of you, Frogger.
We've got to find 626.
We will, after we blend in. It's a Federation certified cloning device.
What? Who are we gonna clone? This is never gonna work.
Just be cool and normal.
Reminds me of Space Jam.
Yeah. Whoa.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, I will hold you.
Oh, really fleshy.
About the alien hand.
Okay.
Whoa.
You guys,
Oh,
Hey,
that
it's that
guy.
You watched the video I sent you, right?
A walking video, yeah.
But I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
One foot in front of the
All right. This guy. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Aloha.
Aloha.
How are you?
This is great physical comedy. I love it.
So how many nights will you be staying with us?
I don't want to stay with you. I would like my own room.
Where are you visiting us from?
Earth.
Earth.
Earth. That should be about it. Marcus, could you help him with his bags, please?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
What is it?
Gotta be some kind of a dog, right?
Definitely.
What kind of dog has 6 legs, bro?
Spider dog or an ant dog.
I went better than I expected.
Which part? The falling down? It was embarrassing.
And they're nice. They're wooden.
You know what I really like to do while we're here? Sneeze. Humans do this thing where they blast.
Okay, cool. Yeah, them being humans means they get to have practical effects, practical guns.
Whoa.
Humans have never seen a portal before. The Grand Councilwoman was very clear not to draw attention to ourselves. What about that guy?
Hey, snow cone guy.
Hey.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I majored in Earth Studies and minored in human textiles. Trust me.
Why?
We need to blend in.
Because we got the drips. We're the drippiest species in the galaxy.
Tutu, can I go into the animal shelter? Please.
Aw.
Nani lets me do it.
Okay, but no wonder. I'll pick you after I plow shopping, okay?
Eh.
If anyone tries anything, hit him in the eyes with this.
Hey. Breath mist.
Nah, she has her fit inspired by what she wears in the animated movie.
I guess they would tell you what animal shelter on the news. Eh. Damn. Got the hops.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Hey. Oh, no, doggo.
Hi, AJ.
Okay, but you know you can't feed the dogs candy again, right?
Lol.
I'm sorry, but her expressions are literally perfect.
But it makes them happy.
No notes.
Makes them have diarrhea.
Oh, you don't gotta clean that up.
Oh, cake.
Delicious.
Whoa.
Nighty night, 626.
Hey.
Oh, dang. Almost decapitated him.
Oh.
Oh. If we actually hurt any of the humans, then we're really...
He's listening out for us.
Who's listening? How come this hearing?
Oh.
Yeah, they're called super ears.
Super ears. Called space ears. Whoa. Uh-oh. Ooh, wow. This is like out of a horror movie.
AJ took all my candy. Are you guys okay?
That's true. Adopt, save a life.
The Grand Councilwoman was very clear. You can't hurt the humans.
Oh.
Use her to my advantage, yes.
Oh, my. Oh, wow.
It's a little more unsettling when it's live action.
Yeah, it is. Where does all that go?
Whoa. This one must have been a good one.
You get rid of your antennas.
Huh?
Aww.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait. What is that? Dog. Yeah, let's put this one back, Lilo.
Sweetie.
You know, we do have
Whoa.
better dogs, like way better.
Way better. Oh.
You sure you like this one?
Oh, hello.
Oh, no. No, I don't want it.
Oh, look at that genius.
He's using the mini-human as a shield.
Got you.
Wait, you can't shoot me.
Oh, no.
Do they have him in teeth, or did his teeth change?
What were you thinking?
Oh, no. These chickens are toast.
It was my idea.
What? Are you kidding me? Why on earth would you...
Whoa.
It's been hard for that girl, no? And for you, too. And a pet might bring joy.
Remember,
Does it spark
we don't
joy?
hurt chickens, okay?
He is your Kuleana, okay? Your responsibility. You have to be a big girl about this. Got it?
Kuleana means responsibility. Oh!
CIA.
Courtney B.
Special
Vance.
Agent Cobra Bubbles.
Ah,
No sign of a pilot. No tracks, no trails, nothing since the incident.
Who says it walked?
Yeah. Damn, Courtney B. Vance. All right.
Second team intercepted this from a nearby dog shelter. You were right.
Has the earring, nice.
When things fall out of the sky, you're the public's first line of defense. I'm the last, often the only.
First, last, and only sign of defense against the worst scum of the universe.
Okay, just stay put. I'll be back in a second.
I got a new dog. Oh no, not Lilo. That's the weirdest thing. Just like you.
Ugh, these
God.
girls are the worst.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
Be careful with that.
Oh, leave that kid alone.
He's gonna stomp on it like he saw the movie.
What is up with you?
Hot wiring. Let's go.
Let's go.
Why are they making fun of her for playing with dolls? It's like an average thing for a child to do.
Isn't that them?
Child Grand Theft Auto. Oh my God.
He will likely head for a big city for maximum destruction.
Too fast.
He's gonna find out real soon.
Whoa.
Very cool.
He's stuck here.
Huh?
Oh no, all that water.
Don't you love being on an island with no big city? Miles and miles of water.
Water. Miles and miles of water.
Ready? Fetch!
Animals like water.
Aww.
Oh, little guy. Whoa, nice effect.
Yeah, there we go. Now you get your TV recreation.
Oh no, we gonna get in some big
Boy, he's
trouble
only-
now.
It's like, I ain't touching that water.
Just devours it. We gotta get you a bread bowl next.
I do think this is fun getting to see them bond a little bit more in different ways that we haven't seen.
This beautiful island photography.
Nani's just trying to keep it together. Oh, I'm so irritated.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Bro! Not the CD.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, Lilo. Now I have to stitch that up.
Hey. She just said the thing.
What?
That's his name! Stitch!
You can't just do that, okay? Seriously. Thought I almost hit something.
Oh, damn.
Oh!
I am so sorry. Are you guys okay?
Oh!
See you later.
That zoom out was so great.
Get over yourself. Give me a second.
It's really interesting. I'm not accustomed to seeing Zach Galifianakis play the straight man.
Yeah, and I can't put my finger on it. It feels like they're cutting around him a lot. We haven't really seen him straight on until that shot outside the window, I feel.
Yeah.
Outside the windshield.
No. Dogs
Oh,
on the
it's
table.
great.
Why not?
Because people eat off them.
Nani.
Who cares? They're already covered with bird pill.
Nani!
Stay here.
Oh boy.
It's fine. It won't happen again. I promise. I'll go get the table.
Oh no.
Oh, why are you doing that, girl?
How's it going?
Hey.
Look, David, I got a dog.
You showed us a dog.
Yeah.
Rough.
Rough.
Have you noticed she's been a little tense recently?
Don't worry. She's always like that. But she said that she likes her butt and fancy hair.
She told you that?
Nope. But I read
said that about my
her
butt.
text messages.
Oh.
There you are. We have to stay at the table.
Oh no. Stitch is getting swasty.
Put it down. Yes. You.
No.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
Let's get it.
Soda fight.
No.
What are y'all pulling? For random items?
Hey.
A mischievous pair they are.
So cute.
Are you guys staying out of trouble?
Yep,
Yeah?
of course. You hungry, boy?
The candle that's gonna come out of you later on.
I was always so impressed with the fire spinners, man.
Yeah.
So cool. They just had some at the festivals out over the weekend.
Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh my God. dude. No, Stitch. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually real bad.
Yeah, they're really hammering home that he's like really mischievous in this version.
Yeah.
Oh, that dolly's really happening. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Continued dollyism.
Yep. Girl, you better run.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That sucks.
I wish it could have worked out.
Oh, that's so nice he said that.
I want your badge and your Hawaiian shirt on my desk.
Not right now, Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
this
she
trouble
doesn't have
lost her job and we still need health care.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. I was like, she needs to get all this stuff done. She needs a job for all that. We're a little bit screwed right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, in the car. Dang.
Look, we're close. Wait, it's moving. Come on. Let's go, we gotta go.
So much of his dialogue is off
ADR.
camera.
Very weird.
Start traveling, please. We've captured his attention.
Oh, his attention. Good.
There's no instruments. There's nothing here. Go! Systems go.
Sound like Julian.
Engage.
Whoa.
Oh.
You must use discretion. Discretion is my middle name.
Whoa.
Is it too late to vaporize the planet?
Fingers always on the trigger, ma'am.
No, I'm joking. What an adorable little psychopath.
Fingers on the trigger. I would love if this turns into some kind of indie movie where Stitch gets a job and
saves
gives them the
them.
money.
Yeah, totally.
He learns to grow up and take responsibility for his actions.
Lilo, he's getting water everywhere.
I'm giving him a bath right now.
It is interesting how when adapted to live action, it feels like this indie story about family mixed with a cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on in there?
Everything's fine. Stitch,
Oh, my.
you need to listen to me.
Oh, Stitch.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, he is a lot.
Where did he go?
Oh, butt jiggle. Hey.
Oh, my jeez.
Wicka Stitch.
I'm not going in my clean kitchen.
He's exploring his new...
Oh, you little gremlin. He's a gremlin.
He's a puppy.
It's not a puppy, Lilo. I'm not even sure it's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Bubbles on the case.
Get that Spam and a King's roll.
Oh,
Slice of
Lord.
pineapple.
Get down.
Oh, my
Stitch.
God. Stitch.
He is so
Stitch-
bad.
Yeah, Stitch give me anxiety. In the
Like,
We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or
forgotten.
Oh.
Ow.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Again?
Bro, Stitch.
Oh, this is no, we don't like to do the 1-1 comparison, but I feel real anxious watching this dude.
Look, can you just get control of your dog? And I
He's
don't even
also-
want to think about what
she's
social
6.
services is gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you help her? I understand you're frustrated, but she's a little kid.
you've got to stop causing problems, Stitch.
Yeah, today was a lot, Stitch.
You can play with Scrump, but be nice. Bad dog. Bad
Yeah.
dog. Don't want her head.
Name out your fucking mouth.
Hey, that's my favorite photo. Stop it.
Oh my God, this is the Alice in
Stitch.
Wonderland phase.
You have got to chill.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Oh.
Now be good. Be good for 1 second.
Aw.
I've never been laid before.
That's a board. That's how you surf. Oh, this is how she trained. She was great at it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Legit.
We used to go to the beach all the time. She used to be fun. Wish you could have met her then.
Oh my,
Oh,
dude.
wow.
Oh my.
I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
No family.
Is that why you act bad sometimes?
Sometimes.
It's okay. Maybe my parents talked to your parents, and they sent us to each other.
Oh.
That's hula. It's a Hawaiian dance. You want to try?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you can see he's got like irises in there.
Now follow what I do. One fun day, baby.
This is so sweet.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Aww.
Yeah, little buddy.
I'm so glad I found you. Can I kiss your nose?
Oh.
Oh, you just want to hug him. He's so cute.
Just like we practiced.
What are you doing?
What's this?
Whoa. Oh no.
Did you even see?
We're gonna be late.
You're missing it, Nani.
That's like a superpower. The only superpower that I have is sometimes when I run too fast, I fart.
I wonder if they let her improv that.
We're already late. We gotta go. Keikoa.
This is our social services director.
Okay, I will say this makes more sense than him being a social worker / secret agent.
You would lose Lilo right now. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? It shouldn't have happened in the first place. So that was a lot. Lost your
Hey,
Whoa.
you don't look like a social worker.
I'm a special rank.
You're not gonna
You can read, huh?
Yeah, I can read. I'm reading you like a book.
Oh, them spectacles.
You said I had until the end of the week, right? Lilo, Stitch, let's go find a job.
Oh.
It's got that Sonic hair.
DNA.
The blue quill.
Okay, what would you like to know about me, Pleakley?
Where'd you get the name Jumper?
It's a family name.
Are you related?
There's a truck.
What? This is
What? That was such an odd cut.
A weird
what?
cut.
What?
We have to catch him today.
What happened to this subplot?
Method of transportation.
Very eco-friendly.
The filmmaking on this subplot is so strange.
If I don't find a job by today, then we are going to be separated. Hey, listen. For real.
Simon says, find a job.
I need you and him to be on your best behavior. Okay? Okay. Wish me luck.
You know, you can't just say that, because she always agrees and shit goes crazy afterwards.
Ready? Sit.
My man.
He technically did it.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
This is your badness level. It's unusually high for someone on your size, but we'll fix that. So lesson number 1. Lend a helping hand. First, use this.
Okay, we gotta get closer.
Don't wreck stuff. It's really fragile, so you can't break it every time it
Whoa, another.
I don't want it. Oh, God. I can't. I can't.
Make amends.
This is a 12-step program.
It really is.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Classic gag.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
KIT, I'm keeping it together.
You know what I mean?
How did it go?
Oh.
Wait, well,
Those are fun cuts.
Nani.
Win a surf competition. Oh, it is. Oh, damn.
Maybe you can do something you love.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, girl.
Win that prize money. Save the rec center.
Show 'em how to surf.
Your family.
go, and
Oh, surf instructor. That makes more sense.
I love this song.
Woohoo!
Hanging.
Oh, that looks great.
Almost
That's
hanging
awesome.
10.
Whoa!
Let's go.
How cool is
Hang
that?
loose.
Oh, my God.
Surfing puppy.
Yeah, that's you.
He's like, oh, that's an option?
Enjoy all the wonders of the sea and not get wet potentially.
Yes.
He's got his little floaties on. So cute.
Holding on for dear life.
A cool star ride. Yay.
wonder how they did these sequences. Come on, Cobra Bubbles, get out there.
What are you doing?
Did they give him big wacky teeth? Oh!
Good.
Ah, the wingies.
Missed him.
Oh.
Excellent.
Don't freak out. No, they're going to have the floating stitch.
Where did you get that hat?
Yeah.
Is he dressed like a mime? Is there a whole mime subplot we missed?
From the extended cut. Oh, wow.
Mobius, no.
That looks cool.
Stitches in the water.
Like second unit wipeout shots.
Oh
Whoa.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Man, open water.
Oh my God.
And he's freaking out.
Yeah, dude. You're about to get the best nautical work out of your life.
Oh.
Wow.
Someone's after it too. The next chance I get, I'm catching him.
I don't think his mouth is moving.
There's a lot of that. and it seems like there are lines that were added like when people walk out of frame and you can't see their mouths anymore. Like there's so much of that in this. Was this like a 2-hour and 20-minute movie or something that they like really cut down?
She asked if she could ride in the MRI machine. I told her I would check with you.
She's fine.
I told her we just watched The Final Destination and hell no.
Is that
It's a service animal.
Cell service animal.
See the front and they'll run your insurance, okay?
Oh God. We don't have any.
There's a way that the state will pay for all of this, but
But you gotta go to school.
it means that you have to officially relinquish guardianship of Lilo.
Should be in the system. That would suck.
Well, we take our lead from you. We will leave you some time alone. Say goodbye.
No.
We don't say goodbye. We say ahuiho until we meet again.
Man, they really have put Nani between a rock and a hard place in this movie.
He has sharp teeth, he has claws. I designed him to be dangerous.
Dangerously cute.
I do like that they've kept Plinkley flamboyant in both versions.
Totally.
We just intercepted a call from human authorities.
Code 51. We found them.
Agent Pleakley is hereby deputized to detain you under Federation orders and escort you back to Toru immediately.
Oh no.
Work's work, and we gotta follow orders, and... What?
Aloha and mahalo.
Oh, you're learning...
This is a new little flourish.
Yeah.
I really thought we were getting closer.
It's time to do this my way.
Oh.
I did it my way.
Tub behind the bed / couch is a very interesting setup.
That's how I do it. Jump from one right into the next.
Oh, that makes me want pizza. That looks so good.
So remember that time that I went to the North Shore? That one time?
You were on a season of North Shore?
We were on opposite sides of the island, but we could, go and visit anytime we wanted.
She's so cute.
You would tell me about all of your fun little adventures with Alvin and Tutu and stuff like that.
Oh, God. She knows just with her body language.
With Stitch and everything this week, things have gone from bad to worse. We're gonna have to make some changes.
Oh.
Oh.
I have to get some air.
Oh my God, this scene kills me.
Not Lilo comforting her big sister.
I know,
Oh.
right? And like she knows, and I can't. Oh my God, that was just so sweet.
Man, we'll get into it more, but there's like flashes of greatness in here.
Remember when Papa took us camping out here? I had s'mores.
Yeah.
Aw.
They were fumigating. We had termites.
Oh.
I changed my mind.
What's that?
I like you as mom too.
Oh.
Come on, do it.
Shred it.
Poor Stitch.
He feels.
Little dude.
Ah, not now, man. Going back to the pound.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, was.
So good.
Whatever happens, I love you very much.
Aww.
He's gonna get adopted the legitimate way.
Little dude.
You ready?
Not at all. I'm not ready. Like, what? Not after that scene. Oh, God. This is terrible.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Purple tears.
Purple.
She's not here.
Oh.
I don't. Maybe she's at the neighbor's house.
What?
Where'd it go?
That's a nice
Where'd
room.
it go? Thank you for including that extra dialogue for us. He's not concerned about Lilo, all right? Only Stitch.
The movie would have fell apart without that little piece.
That's right. Gotta know where his clearly defined character's motivations
I
lie.
thought I lost you.
Stitch, break, family.
Aww.
Stitch is bad.
You're not bad. You just do bad things sometimes. Ohana means family, and sometimes family isn't perfect.
Hey. True that. So fluffy.
But that doesn't mean they aren't good.
Oh, God. So
Oh, God.
cute.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Oh, now we gotta let the dogs out.
This animal belongs to me.
He's not an animal. He's my friend.
Do you have anything else to say?
Oh.
Hey, be nice.
Yeah, Stitch, let's go.
Whoa.
Chew.
Whoa, no.
Oh, no! This is just like in the
my
game.
God.
Oh,
This is like Portal. This is terrible. Infinite loop.
I'm the genius.
Lilo!
Lilo!
Oh, this is all my fault.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, that
my
looks
God.
terrible. I would hate that. Like, I'm hating looking at it.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Why would I know where
I'll
your
throw up.
I don't know. This is the only phone number I could find.
You want to order a pepperoni?
Never mind. She's back.
Still get that pizza, though. Still get that pizza.
For sure.
Come out, please. I've got huge plans
Hey.
for you. For us.
Oh,
Whoa.
Potato.
Did you just call me a hairy
he
potato?
does look like a hairy potato.
Window.
Oh, my God. Nice cut.
Hey! You're gonna run? You're not gonna run away from all this. All these memories.
Oh, what?
Humans are so attached to each other, to their things, to the alien experiments they've stolen from me.
Oh. Bro. Don't wreck the memories. It's so cruel.
I know.
That is pointedly cruel.
You care.
No.
Oh. It's
Why,
working.
though?
His plan is working.
Go now.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Causes people to make very stupid decisions. Who is May May and Pei Pei?
That's Mom and Papa's room.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
He's wow. You're actually like
Savage.
evil in this version.
What are you gonna do? There he is.
I know he was an antagonist in the last one, but that was more nefarious for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Bite him. Let's go.
What's that actor's name? He's very fun.
I'm sorry. What's the plan, 626? Say you escaped the Federation. You think you're gonna just stay here with her?
Yes.
That's the idea.
Look what's happened since you got here. Her family is falling apart.
Let's just be honest. The only reason you picked her at that animal shelter was for your own protection.
Oh, no.
Is that true, Stitch?
No.
I don't think anything you do is bad. I think it's genius. If you care about this little girl at all, You'll leave her here.
Oh boy. Don't put the Sonic ring on.
This is for the best.
Aww.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Run.
Yes, Lilo!
Oh my God,
Oh
dude.
my.
But I'm gonna do something even better. And turn you into 6.
Oh, those are the ones from the show. Cool.
Oh.
What happened? I don't know. Where's Lilo?
I don't know. She's not here.
Actually, she's on a ship headed away
That's your 2 tongues.
Oh.
No, come on, not that again. I actually...
Agent Cobra Bubbles, CIA.
Huh?
Oh, reveal sort of.
Where is my sister?
Great news. She's alive and well. Well, actually, I don't know if she's well. This only tells me the velocity of them moving away from the planet.
Enough! I'm taking you out, and that's that. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're not the heartless monster I thought you were.
Take that back.
Oh, don't look so sad, 626. We have each other. I'm your Ohana, just like your friend Lisa used to say.
Whoa.
Was that her name, Lisa? Lily? Lima?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Great reveal.
People need to know what kind of threat they're under.
I'm not really a threat. I'm kind of quite harmless, actually. But you shouldn't be that concerned. Oh, this is actually my first mission in the field, so
I took an oath to protect the American people.
What do you think we are?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Please.
There is something big at play here. Have you found any additional evidence?
Have a hot man.
Also, I took off your bracelets. They weren't comfortable.
Comfortable, yep.
When we get back, there's gonna be some real changes.
Not so fast, pizza face.
Oh, pizza.
No.
Where's Mr. Terrific? It's surprisingly intuitive. Oh,
Not another good snow cone on the ground.
I hope there's a post-credit scene where that guy gets to enjoy a damn snow cone.
He deserves it.
Why don't you just admit that your little friend is a dangerous, freakish monster?
Hey, that's your creation, bruh.
We get it? Nice.
Hyperspeed, ready for launch.
Yeah, these snap zooms. Ugh, don't taste me, bro.
Go home.
Hey,
what are you doing? No, 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 no!
Dang. Oh, no. Yep.
Plug it up.
Yep, yep.
Look. I had a pretty bad Ohana growing up. That's not an excuse.
Harry Potato.
Okay. Can I just propose that sometimes we need second chances? And that's just when I personally go.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh,
what?
my. You pulled as up as you could possibly pull it.
Jump!
No! There's no way! I can't!
Gotta jump!
You got this.
Safe.
It's a leap of faith.
Safe together. In the water, girl.
That's all it is, Miles.
You know how to swim. We can do this. It's going to hurt like hell, though. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, no, Hannah.
Slow Mohana.
Oh.
Dang. Oh, that would have hurt.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
it would have.
That doesn't look too good.
Woo. Whoa. This is a fast run on her part.
I wonder if she's first.
Yes, girl.
Let's go.
Get it.
Oh, my God, no.
Jesus.
She gets stuck under shrapnel in the original movie?
No, this is new.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because he's so dense, he's got to risk going down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Saves her sacrifice. Risks,
but then
rather.
she can't take him?
Oh, it's too dense.
What a caveat to put on a creature. If he stays down there forever, is he just going to bore through the earth?
I do like this little addition because
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, get him. Oh, no.
God.
that's so
God.
sad.
Y'all need it.
Oh, guy. He's so cute.
No! Lilo, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, we need to go. What?
Oh, get Stitch.
No, I hate this.
I need you back. David, we need to go.
We need to go, Lilo. We need to get you safe.
We need to get out of here.
What?
Someone get him, please.
Y'all, I really don't like this right now.
no.
This is killing me.
Whoa.
Just stuck on the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa.
Exactly. Go save him. I'm gonna die inside.
Oh.
Yes.
Just as he achieved enlightenment.
Oh, that's right, because she trained. It's like her picture with the weights.
Dang.
Yeah, she carried that big old
Ah.
boulder. You're gonna have to walk him back to shore. Yeah.
There we go, girls. See, you got this.
Yeah.
That's right.
Marine biology.
I love it.
That's a well-planted detail, I will say. Damn, dude.
I wonder how they filmed this. Or what is she holding? Wow.
Damn. Oh.
It's family right there.
Oh my.
Come on, little buddy.
Yeah, we need something more powerful.
Like what?
Try it again. Try it again.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Yep.
Great
Yep.
callback.
Yeah. The car.
Okay, we tried it.
She's very fun.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Nice tracking shot. Love that.
Come on. Give it some juice.
Stitch?
Oh. Live.
No.
We could.
Come on, buddy. Wake the frick up. She's doing a really good job.
We're supposed to grow up together.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
That's not acting. It's not acting. That's how you know she's in the moment.
That poor little thing.
It's not this way. Oh, yes.
It's very sweet.
I love you, Stitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to.
Why do we?
Oh, that's right, because he grabbed it with his mouth.
Yeah.
It's a family picture.
He's very pleased with
He's
himself.
doing the dog thing now.
Oh, it never ends.
Whoa.
Oh, the heck?
We're here to retrieve this dangerous experiment. Take 626 into custody.
No.
This creature poses a threat to your species. We are sorry for what transpired here. Rest assured, those responsible will be brought to justice.
Nice focus on that shot.
How dare you treat a scientific genius like this? Hey, Grand Councilwoman, can you... Oh!
Bye, buddy.
As for experiment 62...
Stitch. My name, Stitch.
Yeah.
Can Stitch say goodbye?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Go on.
Come here, Stitch. We're gonna miss you.
Who are these people?
Her hand movement there. Just
Ohana.
This is my family.
Oh.
I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good.
Oh, little guy.
He's so sweet.
Still good.
Grand Councilwoman, can we leave Stitch with his new family?
Absolutely
You're like a
not.
Stitch impersonation just there.
I cannot risk the global panic that would ensue if this were to become public.
What if it didn't?
Oh.
He's CIA. He's very good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Our reconnaissance said you were going to tell your superiors about this. How could I ever trust you to keep it a secret?
Your Highness, you have my word.
Oh.
Did you mate? What?
There's a vibe right there.
And a charming smile.
I thought he had like a little alien thing going on for a second. Okay.
I cannot reverse the Council's decision. Experiment 626 has been sentenced to life in exile.
Oh.
What?
A sentence that will be henceforth served here on Earth.
Hey,
Nice.
that's what you like
There we
to
go.
see. That's what you like to see. Hell yeah.
Courtney B. Charmin.
Courtney B. Charmin, indeed.
Permission to hug the Grand Councilwoman?
Still no.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, look on the bright side. There were a lot of good memories in this house.
God, it's so bad.
At least you got the wind chimes. And that's crazy.
That's
David?
crazy.
Read the room.
Wow.
Oh, no. What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, actually, plenty. Your house is destroyed. Your dog is an alien. What if Lilo came to live with us?
Hey.
Oh, no, Tutu, that is way too much. That is...
Smiley already said yes.
Smiley.
You be right next door.
Really?
No. You're so smart, Nani.
Oh.
I think you should join the Marines.
It's marine biology.
Hey, she got it right.
It's a lot more complicated than that.
But I wanted to go.
Get out of here.
That's what Mama and Papa would like too.
Yeah.
They told me so.
Oh, go honor your gift.
It's my Kuleana to take care of you. Nobody gets left behind.
It's also your Kuleana to make sure you don't leave yourself behind.
Hey.
You get each other. Ohana.
Oh.
Use them. Make us proud.
Oh.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nani, maybe college can teach you how to cook.
Come on, Smiley. Get in here.
Okay.
Lord Almighty, I feel my
Dean Fleischer Camp.
higher. It's running through to my soul.
Oh, hey.
Oh, rebuilding montage.
My
Time
brain is
lapse.
flaming. I don't know which
There we go. You gotta get it in there.
It's so good.
Cooper comes by sometimes to keep an eye on Stitch.
Does he now?
He's a little scary.
Oh.
I miss that cute face.
I miss you.
Oh.
Well, speaking of that, hold on one second.
Is that your dorm bed? How come it has bars on it?
Yep.
Oh, she took the little gun.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what?
Nani? Nani? Hello?
Sup, Nugget?
Sup, Nugget?
What's good, my nugget?
You too, Stitch. Aww.
Hey, 007, go check on Lilo before you go.
Hey.
It's jammed. Oh, God. The trigger's not working. No, that's not.
Better not be up learning another one of those.
Oh, my man.
Golly, you're getting big.
Golly.
And I'm not going to look any further into the room.
Good night, sister.
Oh, he's so cute. I can't stand it.
Yeah. Not bad. Oh, little drawings. Those are cute.
Very cute.
That's fun, too. Little moving pictures. Hey!
Hey, okay. Cemented off screen.
Let's go. Why not? I ship them anyway, so
They were
I'm happy
cute.
anyway.
They were cute.
Good job, Rachel. Great
Yeah.
casting.
Oh, it is Billy Magnuson. Okay. Tia Carrera. Is it Carrera or
She's
Carrera?
in like Wayne's World, right?
Oh, is Hannah Waddingham. Is she? I haven't seen Wayne's World, actually.
Really? Oh.
And Andrew Gordon is rolling in his grave. And that's right, Chris Sanders. He did the voice in the original one, right? That's so weird. His credit is even like, and dude.
Did they not put his name there?
Maia Kealoha, so
It was very weird.
fun to watch. Has a great introductory role, I tell you.
I'm sorry, they're probably dead. I was just looked over.
But no, Zach Galifianakis was in the credits. He was just like second to last.
Right.
Billy Magnuson was like way above him.
Very weird.
Well, all right, gang.
Is there a post?
Ohana means we wait for the post-credit scene. Ugh. But in the meantime, we can always...
I need a tissue. How did
stoke
y'all
the
not
fires.
cry during that movie?
I cried a little bit. Shut up. I'm not the only one who experiences human emotions here. All right?
Stone.
Oh my God, it was so
Misty-eyed.
cute.
Misty-eyed.
It was real cute.
Gang, if you happen to be joining us here on the YouTube, leave a like on the video. Maybe even subscribe. Do one of the bell things that these guys like to do, whether it's singing about it or...
Ring the bell.
Oh, my God. We got stereo bell encouragements here. Also, yeah, if you happen to be listening on the Apple or the Spotify, 5-star rating if you could, if you like, or 4-star. That's cool, too. I understand. We can't be perfect, and there's got to be room for improvement. And also, hey, big thanks to the folks over at Prepper for chopping these highlights together. It's a big old task, and this is on a very tight turnaround because it's hot off the presses, and we want to get it to you as soon as possible. So thank you to them. And thank you to our Royal Rejects supporting us over on Patreon and stoking the fires of conversation. We're going to jump into a few questions, let them guide our review process. But before we do that, how's everybody feeling? Tara, you seem like you're having a blast over here.
This movie was so great. Like, it had so much heart in it. I cried multiple times. And sure, like I said, before I was crying for a while, before I came in here. I get it. Maybe I'm a little emotional. But honestly, this movie was filled with so much good comedic, like, tone and pace. I mean, especially when it came down to Lilo and Stitch. And so much freaking heart. Like, the scene with her and her sister, and then also how... I don't remember from the animated the scene with her and her sister, which is really sweet. Also, Lilo almost like dying, the sister going back. And then also what really got me is Lilo looking at the handprints of her, like, of her parents and going back to her sister and being like, you need to go. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Aaron, how you feeling?
I feel good. I liked it. I don't think I loved it as much as Tara did, but I think that it's a very interesting movie.
You're canceled.
I'm canceled. I'm canceled off the internet.
Yeah.
This is it, guys. All right. It's been real. No, but no, it's
been nice knowing you.
It's been nice knowing
real
me.
nice knowing you.
This was an interesting movie for me because it's based on a classic Disney movie from my childhood. And we just watched it recently, so it's fairly fresh in my memory. I'm not going to say I remember everything perfectly. We watch a lot of movies here. But I think all the stuff with the heart was really, really good. Like Lilo and Nani's relationship when Stitch was finally not acting like a menace anymore. I thought all that stuff was really good. All the heart was really great. Not all the humor worked for me. Like there were definitely bits and stretches where I was like, okay, this is funny, this is cute. But I feel like some of the humor was clashing with some of the heart. Like it felt like it was a different movie at points. But at the end of the day, I feel like the point of the story is about its heart, is about its connection and family. And I think everyone was really well cast. Everyone was very well cast. I did not. I never really got used to Zach Galifianakis as Jumba. It was throwing me off every time he's on screen. But outside of that,
what happened there?
I don't know. I'm very, very perplexed. But yeah, I think that it was an enjoyable movie. I don't have any like regrets about watching it. I think it's a fun time. It's a new interpretation for a new generation. So yeah, I'd say overall a thumbs up.
Yeah.
What's you, man?
I certainly enjoyed watching it, and I enjoyed watching it with you guys. And I would agree kind of with both of you that there's a lot of great in here.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with, Lilo, Nani, and Stitch. And even just the more grounded supporting characters, her neighbor, Tutu, is that what they, they're kind of a term of endearment. She was great. And, her son or whatever, the charming guy who didn't get to be much of a character, but was still charming. Like I was drawn into them, and I thought all that stuff that had to do with just their struggle as their broken little family, as they often describe it, I thought was really lovely. And it felt like you were watching, it was the kind of movie where multiple times I would be sitting there watching that stuff and sort of forgetting about the fact that there's like sci-fi hijinks happening. And one of those movies where you sit there and you're like, man, if this never cuts back to any of that, again, high concept stuff, I would still be interested and I would still be pulled into this. The sci-fi hijinks, the fantastical stuff, I feel like is where the movie is a little funkier because, like the way it's proportioned is a little odd. And, again, there's just some stuff I couldn't help but notice in terms of, like they kept feeling they were cutting around Zach Galifianakis. Like when they start, you feel like him and Pleakley are going to be, a consistent plot line of the movie, which they are, but like throughout the middle especially, there were a number of times where it's like something else is happening right now. Usually Lilo and Stitch are up to something, and then we're gonna do like a single shot of the two of them being involved and they're kind of following them around, but like we're not really gonna smooth that out so much, or I couldn't tell what happened. Like I couldn't tell if they like cut a bunch of that stuff out or what. But I think there is an interesting clash of tones happening here, and it is an interesting one because of all the Disney live actions I've seen. This one seemed like in some ways it had the best opportunity to work and be great, and I feel like it does grab a lot of that because like I was with you. I was getting choked up, and I was really feeling the heart and the adorable nature of just watching this relationship and the struggles that they face and all that stuff. And the two leads especially were just so lovely.
They're
so wonderful,
so good.
And that for the original movie was a unique relationship and a unique kind of family situation to portray. And I thought this did a nice job of translating that the best, absolutely. And then I am fascinated. I would love to hear in 5 or 10 years when they can actually talk about this, like what they were going for. Because I just watching this, it feels like somebody. It feels like a thing that was retooled so that they could hit their date or whatever.
Yeah. I felt that.
And part of me sits here and goes, man, you probably could have made this like pretty perfect. If you just if you pushed the date and like dumped some more money on this or something, I know it's hard to do that, but like I feel like they had everything they needed to make this like a slam dunk. But as it stands, like there's a lot of stuff in here that's like really lovely and worth appreciating.
There were some hard cuts when it came to the doctor.
Jumba?
Yeah.
Jumba.
Dr. Jumba and then the other guy. Hard cuts, like even when they landed on Earth, there was a weird, like it would just be like a short scene and then like a hard cut to another thing, and it was a little jarring. Those cuts were a little weird because when it came to Lilo and Stitch, it was really good like panning, tracking shots, dolly shots, like zoom ins, and there didn't seem to be any weird cuts there. Those were all very stylized, especially when in the house and they're running around. There was a lot of whip pan cuts, but when it went from the doctor, the scientist, to them, there was some weird just like flat cuts, which I thought was a little odd.
Yeah.
It almost made me wonder if they had made some kind of weird choice to have them do some kind of mocap thing, and then partway through production they were like, you know what? That's not working. We'll just make you Billy Magnuson and Zach Galifianakis. We'll just reshoot all this, but just with you guys and improv some stuff, and we'll figure that out. Because you feel like you would just want to, you would want to put the camera on them and let them go,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it feels
and have them improvise.
Yeah, and it feels weird because some stuff like makes sense for adaptation. Like I feel like making them actual people makes sense for them having to do this job and having to blend in. I like some of the other areas in which it was updated with, Nani's like a 18, 19-year-old kid who has the responsibility of taking care of a kid herself, a 6-year-old. But I believe you guys correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys remember, in the adaptation, they end up staying together. Cobra Bubbles plays both the liaison to the alien / secret agent and the social worker. So they kind of divided his character into two with this one. But they gave Nani her own ambitions to go and be a marine biologist. And I like the fact that they gave Nani her own ambitions, and because I feel like with the other iteration, you're like, oh yeah, she's gonna stay on the island and raise her kid sister. A situation that happens all the time. But I like that she got to enjoy her, go after a career path. And they tie that into the story. I thought that stuff was very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, and for me, I feel like some of the Stitch stuff before the heart came in went on a little bit too long. I feel like it was just hijinks for hijinks' sake. Like, what comes to my mind specifically is like when he first lands and they're at the wedding. I was like, okay, we didn't really need this. it was just kind of there. Because it was making me more like
Get to it.
Yeah, get to it, but it was more like, oh my God, it's stressing me out more so than I think this is funny. And I thought maybe that's just being an adult. I don't know, and I get it's good for kids, but
I think it's just the translation to photorealism is just it's gonna be more stressful.
Yeah,
you can't get as lost in the sort of fun silliness of it all because you're like, oh my God, no, please. Like I can now imagine being in this situation and how stressful that would be. It's kind of like it's weird watching Alice in Wonderland recently was funny because I hadn't remembered at all that so much of that movie is about Alice coming into these like situations that are so nonsensical that they become like exasperating and frustrating, and like I didn't realize how much of that there was. And in this movie, I certainly remembered back to the animation thinking like, oh yeah, like obviously Stitch is causing a lot of trouble, chaos,
right?
And I'm sucked up into that. But yeah, it takes on a different layer when there's like the cringe factor of like, oh God, no, though. Like I can feel the real world repercussions of these situations.
They went extra at the house.
Yeah.
Like the wedding was like, it was kind of okay. Like I get it. All right. The shots were fun. That was sort of in the beginning, but then the house.
We don't know them, so it's fun.
Yeah. And the house, you're like, yeah, I'd give them away. What is going on?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't want to, but it was so extreme. I mean, it was just one thing after another that I think they went a little extra than the animation.
I wonder if that's part of it because like part of me imagines just based on what we've seen here a version of this that was like way more broad and more like wacky or cartoony in fitting with the original movie, and then maybe seeing some of how it was coming back or how it was cutting together and then going like, you know what, this is skewing a little more dramatic or at least a little more grounded than we initially anticipated. Maybe we need to, rethink some of the more sci-fi and the more animated and the sillier elements or the more heightened elements to like match all of this.
Yeah.
Because like it's weird. In the cartoon, you do get this like endearingly, for the time and genre, I think, kind of a raw look at a family who is struggling and dealing with some real world stuff. But also you've got all the alien, hijinks. And because, I think one thing I think, you solve a lot of problems by turning
Jamba and Pleakley into humans.
Yeah, Jamba and Pleakley. Like, I think it's a fun opportunity to get more out of your actors who you've cast.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to solve the problem of like, well, they could never disguise themselves the way they do in the movie because people would immediately pick it out and be like, well, that's not real. So I wonder if, if they were aiming for a more ambitious blend of tones that probably would have been more like the original movie, and then either realized that the tones weren't quite gelling together or something, or like it's weird. I haven't seen a movie quite like this in a minute where I'm like, I can see the smoothed out version of this in my mind's eye.
Right. Yeah.
That honors the best parts of it, which make up more than half of it.
Totally.
Yeah.
But also, leaves you with less things to be sort of like perturbed about. Like it's the things that are odd about this movie are like especially odd and fascinating to me because now I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, it feels like they got an indie director to do this movie, but then they're like, oh, we got to punch up with the comedy though. We got to find someone. We got to bring in another writer to make the wacky hijinks of the comedy. And I felt like there are times where it worked and it played into the story, but there are other times where I felt like we're just stopping the movie to do like a bit or to do something that's silly.
Yeah.
And that stuff didn't work for me. But a lot of the heart and the core of that story really did, translate extremely well. I thought the two leads had great chemistry. I thought for being a 6-year-old or just even in general, the kid did a great job acting against, a doll or a CGI character. So I think that alone is really impressive.
And I wonder what work they did to prep, because the two of them, I mean, Nani and Lilo, like, were so great together. Like, they're
great chemistry.
Yeah, like truly great casting. Cool to have Tia Carrere back in, a prominent supporting role and to, honor her presence in the original movie. And you know, it's like Cobra Bubbles is a character that's like so fun and such a nice surprise by the end of the animated version that like all the stuff at the end where they become like a, I guess, family was a little undercooked here because I'm like, Cobra shows up and, you know, there's, you know what he's up to from the start and you know, he's kind of just here and then at the end he's just like, I'm good, I'm not going to say anything. And then they're like, cool. You're done.
And he just hangs out at their house.
And then he just hangs out with them. And I'm like, you were like dedicated to this moments ago. And not that I'm, you know, arguing for him to, you know, not have a, you know, change of heart by the end. But yeah, just like that felt like it was supposed to be more of a, you get Courtney B. Vance, you know, like it feels like it's supposed to be a more prominent plot line and it was reduced down to like, okay, a few key moments. And then we get our reveal, which at the end isn't even really actually a reveal because we already know. And then, you know, the same thing kind of happens with Jumba and Pleakley.
Yeah, because that felt kind of out of nowhere because their whole thing is that they're like this odd couple duo. And then they do the hard turn like, oh, he's the villain now.
Yeah.
Whereas in the original one, it was like Gantu, the giant shark man.
Yeah.
Who they cut out completely out of this one.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I didn't dig that. But I'm like, I guess you have a mad scientist you guys have in prison. I guess it makes sense that you would take him back to prison. But then you can have a spinoff with all the fun little other aliens and experiments. Like they showed Angel in there. They showed the sandwich making guy in there. At least I think they did. But yeah, I don't know. That part didn't gel with me. But again, if they had a heart, I mean, the movie had heart. I'm saying if it focused solely on the heart and made the other stuff more grounded, I think the movie would have worked well as a whole.
It was really just the scientists and the Pleakley stuff that I think seemed as though it was trying to push the comedic tone and pacing and put it in there, except I'm not sure how many chances or takes they were able to get in being them. I'm not saying that those scenes didn't really work, but it's not like I was like cracking up. I really thought that the stuff with Lilo and Stitch was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
That little girl, give her a freaking Oscar. I love her. Everything about the delivery. I mean, it's like such perfect casting there that to me, you know, they went through hell trying to find the perfect girl who could literally just sit down and she's on camera. You're like, she's Lilo.
Yeah.
Because that's what casting is you got to go through it and they don't even need to see anything. You just know it. And that is with her. I really, really felt it. So I just feel like those little details in those other side characters, and I don't know if what John is saying is true, is that they were like, maybe we need to turn them into people and not have them, like, who knows what they were really thinking. The only thing that gives it away that maybe things changed was the hard cuts to me, because everything else in regards to Lilo and Stitch and the family and Tia and all of that was shot really well. No weird cuts. It was really just when those two characters came in. So I'm not sure, but I still love the crap out of this movie. It got to me right here. And that's honestly all I care about. Because when I watch a film and I'm like, you could have had more heart, then I don't really love it as much. And this one had a lot for me, so I appreciate it.
Well, I would agree that like the most important thing for this movie to achieve is to have heart and to give you a good rendition of the Lilo, Nani, and Stitch situation. And I feel like that is what got the most love and attention out of this. You know, I'm sure it all did on set. But in terms of this cut of the movie that we're beholding now, it seems like that stuff was the stuff that they adjusted around to flatter, which I'm glad for, rather than it being some kind of vice versa where they're like, we got to punch up Jumba and Pleakley, cut down on some of this heart over here so we can get some more wackiness going.
I want to know what they did to make the actress play Lilo cry, because like she had a whole ass snot rocket coming out of the end. I'm like, damn,
she got that.
It was probably just like, pretend that's your dog that's dying. I mean, forget about it.
She was extraordinary.
She was great.
Quite, like across the board, like so natural.
Cast her and everything, man.
And she really felt like she carried over that spirit of what I remember of the animated character, you know, like from her outfits to that mop of hair to just her like precocious sort of like ever fascinated and interested in stuff, but clearly like a little bit of I got to march to the beat of my own drum, but also with like a really nice, good heart. Like I bought the dysfunction between her and the other kids, even though they don't spend a ton of time on that. But I bought that stuff. I bought her struggles. I bought the parts of her that are cute and endearing, and like all that conflict of like, I can't. Every time she's at work and she's like, "You're gonna be good, right?" And you're like, "I want to believe you. I want to believe you because I do believe you, but I know it's not gonna work." And like terrific performance.
Is there a live Moana?
It's coming.
It's coming next year.
Oh God, she would have been perfect if she
Dude.
was like just a little bit older. If she can sing, I would have. I just love her on screen. I literally cast her in anything that would make sense, and Moana would make sense.
Moana's like a teenager though. She's like.
That's what I meant. If she was a little bit older and she could sing,
Yeah.
like I'll cast her in anything. And I realize that not all kid actors grow up to be great teenage actors or adult actors, but like I love the crap out of her.
Oh yeah,
I'll
she
watch her
was-
in anything. Let's go.
She was terrific. Like
Yeah.
hats off, and they did a really nice job of just flattering every aspect of her performance, and you wouldn't have gotten them tears if it wasn't on point.
It's true, man.
All right, let's take a look at a couple questions from the patrons here. Jay Rushton, one of our most inquisitive. Sorry, that's for the editors there. Was that you guys who came up with that? That was a good call.
The clapping?
Yeah.
Me and Andrew started to be like, because they were like in between the questions. I don't know.
That's smart. That's good. That's good. All right. Jay Rushton wants to know, like, would Stitch make a great pet for you?
Nah.
Oh, God. In that
Couldn't.
beginning, right? We can't keep him.
That's too much.
Yeah.
You get
She
stressed
had a
out.
lot of resolve to
Lot of
last
patience.
that long.
I don't know if I would, like, given infinite time and resources,
Yeah.
maybe, but, like, in the hustle and bustle of every day, it wouldn't work out.
Yeah.
Also, we live in LA, so he would have already destroyed the city.
That's
I agree.
true.
I am with you on that.
We ain't got enough water coverage for Stitch. Oh, but thank you, Jay. And got a comment below. Could you handle a Stitch in your, housing situation? Do you have a ranch of some kind that you could hang out on? Okay, here we go. Brittany Winter, thank you for chiming into the convo. Lilo and Stitch, here we go. The story feels real to life in this version. Like the magic of the animation of the original wasn't able to manifest into the live action here. The ending is different from the original. Did that change your opinion about the movie as a whole or not? It didn't for me. I still liked it. Because, in the original one, Nani stays, and then so do Pleakley and Jumbo, right? And they become like a little, a ragtag family. Here, they sort of transmute that in a way that I partially like on paper. I mean, I like all the stuff with, like, Tutu is going to take over. Like, in terms of all the real-world junk of, like, social workers and, child services, like, I thought that was a neat compromise. Like, a family friend takes care. And then I wasn't upset that Nani had some kind of other thing to go live for. I thought that was like as much as I could see why you would be upset that she would leave to go pursue her dreams at this stage in Lilo's life. I think if some of the other auxiliary character stuff had been on point, it would be easier to swallow the whole, like, oh, she's going to portal gun back and forth. And, like, it seems like they've created a clever hack to make it so that she's going to be in her life a ton no matter what. I think the only thing the ending is missing for me is just, like, more meat on some of the other characters. Like, I want to care that Cobra's hanging out, not just be like, I guess it's neat that Courtney B. Vance is here.
I mean, he hung out at the end of the last one, too.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, okay, I guess he's here now. But, here it feels distinctly more strange because it wasn't part of the aspect of bringing her in or being the social worker stuff.
Yeah, it's like the bit with him just isn't as fleshed out. It's not, he's not the most prominent character in the original movie even, but like I feel like just those types of subplots were a lot better rounded to sell that kind of ending.
Yeah, I think the stuff that's the same largely works. I mean, the stuff with the heart, but I think I don't know if I like Jumbo being the bad guy. I feel like that it just felt kind of abrupt to me. It felt like, oh, they're doing the Odd Couple thing. No, I'm like, it didn't make sense that the chief would entrust Pleakley to be the guy to arrest Jumbo. I was like, you seen how he is, right?
It almost makes me wonder if that was an audible or something. Like they had, what's the shark guy's name?
Gantu.
I almost wonder if they actually attempted to incorporate, that couldn't for some reason, and then went back and were like, okay, let's let's just crush that into Jumba and we'll retool some of this stuff or something. Would kind of, I would believe that as a plausible explanation as to why it came out like this, because it does feel abrupt, and I feel like, especially if, I don't know, it seems like a choice you would want to finesse.
Yeah, and also it felt like the ending wanted to have its cake and eat it too, because it wanted to be different. And like we live in the 2020s now, which you know, with young people prioritizes individualism, and you know, with in older generations, and you sacrificed and like did the fun stuff, or the things you wanted to do later in life, and then took care of what you needed to in the younger part of your life. And so it felt like they wanted to have Nani go off and have her own path, but use the portal guns. Like, no, she's actually still here. So like, don't worry, they're not actually separated. So I wish that they would have committed to the choice to have them, her be here and her be here. But it's cute. It's a cute little detail, but yeah, I wish they would have.
It definitely rests more on whimsy to achieve the theme in that sense than just letting the theme do its thing. But what?
Yeah, I feel like I still really liked it, and I think it would have been probably, I think, less ideal if she didn't have the portal gun, because I thought that was really cute. I liked that portion of the writing of like, oh, that's good that she still gets to like get her education. Like, when you think about it, she's going to be a better sister for her if she goes off to school and does her thing, rather than like, I don't know, you could think about real life. She has to raise her baby sister, becomes bitter, resentful. Who knows? I don't foresee that happening with them. But I didn't mind that they flipped up the ending a bit. I do think with Cooper B. Vance that he could have been, you could have just left a CIA jacket there, or made a joke of like, don't worry, we can call her CIA friend, because I do agree that I thought I know that in the animated he is there, but I thought it made maybe a little bit more sense for Pleakley, right, is his name?
Yeah.
For Pleakley, because Pleakley is just like, yeah, let me hang out. Like, that is him,
Clearly
right?
loves it here.
Like, totally, he's going to be there. He's just going to shove his way in. And it just didn't make as much sense for his character, because he's not Tia Carrere's character, where he's the social worker. But I did really love that, how they worked it in, where the neighbors become and take her over and foster care. I like that they worked in from the very top. The reason that makes sense is because her neighbor is like, oh, so I see that this thing that you threw away in the trash ended up in your bag while you were at work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, she's looking out for her. All we needed were those two lines. And when I normally say that in some movies they forget to set the foundation for certain characters so that we feel that sort of devotion, that family, that connection. And that's all it needs. Is like, that was 2 sentences. You're like, oh, she's got her back. She's looking out for her. So when we see her on that 4-wheel drive and like she tells the guy to get on and she goes to like save them, you know that she's there. And when she says that she's going to take care of Lilo, you're like, yeah, totally makes sense. It didn't feel like out of left field to me, which is good, because it could have, I think, if they had done it a different way. So I definitely still liked it, even with the changes. And in the animated one, she doesn't save Stitch like that and go along the ocean floor.
No,
that was a cool.
I
that was
loved
a fun
that. The freaking picture, and she trained in the surfing. She has the weight, and then I knew she picked her up, and she's on the ground. You're like, here we go.
Yeah.
I loved that. That was
awesome.
That was
a great change.
Really well set up and paid off. Like, really graceful.
Agreed.
Because even when they show you that picture initially, they're not like, this is important.
No.
It's just sort of like one of many details that are giving you an insight to the character.
Yep.
Right.
And then it pays off. And and then it gives you that fun moment as an audience member where you get to go, oh, wait, but the stone in the picture, she could do it underwater. And like that was super sweet. And I mean, to your comment, it's weird. I'm torn because, like, I feel like this did achieve some level of magic in its execution, and I don't begrudge it feeling a bit more real to life, because it's obviously going to. I think it was mainly for my watch. It's mainly just in the balance of those things because I think you need like the part of the charm of the animated movie was that it was like a little bit more real and dealing with a bit more of a down to earth subject matter in its human characterization than you would have imagined necessarily. And I think to further follow that here is a good idea. I wish that the whimsy and the magic side had clicked a little better because I do think they probably had some difficulty in figuring out how to marry those tones together. And it's weird because I feel like they came out with something that doesn't feel too heavy or dour, in its depiction of like a struggling family, but at the same time, just like doesn't know what to do quite with all of its other like sillier elements.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did appreciate some of those just character-y updates and changes and things like that. And yeah, I think, it's like the ending in the animated one for the circumstances is probably stronger because this ending takes, again, mumbo jumbo to get it done. But, for what it is, I appreciate the heart of that anyway. And, it's... If it was at the end of a perfectly executed version of this, I probably wouldn't have that big of a deal with it. Nah, you're good, man. You're good. Kev B, thank you for chiming in on the convo. Did the storytelling feel off? Like they stripped away the heart or the quirky charm that made the original so special? I feel like they stripped it of all the heart they could. Kev B, I'm sorry to hear that.
Savage, Kev.
I don't feel that way, man.
I don't agree. I mean, I could see how you would feel that, and this is a movie where I think everyone's results will vary uniquely to them. I thought this managed everything that worked for me pretty much about this was heart related. And I do think that while maybe the heart could have been employed in a broader way to like bring all of the things the movie was trying to do together, I would just still say that I think the heart and the attention paid to Lilo and Nani's relationship is some of the best stuff in the movie, and I still felt that. I still felt that heart and that sort of, just swell of endearment and the emotion of not wanting them to get split up. I think the quirky charm is something that they could have done better at. Like the quirk happened and worked sometimes, and then other times it seems like they wanted to do quirk but cut it out or didn't have the rhythm to make the quirk happen or something. I think the quirky charm, the more fun and fantastical side is, where they didn't quite know so much how to proceed.
I feel like it definitely had the heart, and I feel like in the animated movie, the heart and humor work in tandem with one another. But at points in this iteration, the heart and humor feel like they're sort of at odds. But sometimes I feel like they're in tandem. Because I feel like, for example, there was like a almost Family Guy-esque cut at the beginning of the movie where John was in prison. It shows cuts them playing chess together. He's like, ah!
Yeah.
But there's nothing else like that in the movie, really.
Yeah.
So, and then there's like what they call it, snap zooms, where they like zoom in quick.
Those
so
that's quick punch-ins.
So, and that stuff's like a little inconsistent. It's there, but I don't know. I do think overall the original one is stronger, but I wouldn't say this is a bad movie by any means. I feel like the heart definitely makes this worth watching. I loved watching Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Nani all together. So
yeah. I mean, my heart was on my sleeve. I was crying, but like it was really just between Lilo and Nani. I mean, the way that even towards the end, the way that she just looks at her and hugs her and like smushes her little nose against hers and smiles. How can you not? I mean, it's so real. And that takes like two actors to be just really grounded and settled, and that you can trust that person, that she really does feel like a sister. And on screen, I think that this whole story is all about Ohana. It has to feel like family. And to me, it did, because of the casting and because of the way that they felt together, even when they're in the why am I
hammock.
Blanking? Thank you. The hammock. That was just so sweet, and it was a nice callback to the song that she was singing to Stitch in the beginning, and then they go through the whole thing with her sister, and it was just so sweet, and it felt so real. It came through the screen, and I think all of those scenes with them, that just has to do with good direction, good casting, great actors, feeling settled and grounded, and it flies off the screen. And no matter what this movie did wrong or not right, all of the rest of what I just said makes up for all the rest of it, because there are a lot of good movies. They try to do casting and they try to have scenes that are like that, and it doesn't fly off the screen because everything isn't totally right. But with them, I felt like it was.
Yeah, also, I feel like they paid off Stitch his weakness of water better in this iteration than they do in the original. Because like when he sacrifices himself, and even though he's too dense to save both him and Lilo, and then he did the thing as he was falling down. I was like, that's so good.
Yeah. So good. I know.
Well, and I would say like the combination of quirk and charm and heart comes together through Stitch and Lilo, especially because they are like ornery little devils together.
Totally.
And so yeah, like that I could absolutely feel a lot of people probably sharing exactly your experience, where it's like this movie, gets enough of the right things, like so well with the heart that, like, again, I would watch just a whole movie about Lilo and Nani.
Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
And it's like, I thought they got the quirk at times, whereas like a character like Cobra Bubbles, for example, should be quirky and didn't get that treatment necessarily. But yeah, I don't feel for us, I wouldn't say that they stripped it wholesale of heart, because I think again the heart shone through quite a bit, at least again for us. Let's see, we got one more, I believe. Lindsay Deude. I hope I'm saying that right, unless it's just Deude. Lilo Crew. Oh. How upsetting is the new ending for you compared to the original? What they did with Nani undermines the whole point of the story.
I don't think so, because she has the gun. She can come back. It's still about Ohana. She just also gets to follow her dream.
Yeah.
I don't think it I get where Lindsay is coming from. I really do. But they did have a bit of a workaround with it. Like with the gun, she is still very much involved in her life, but gets to live, her dream as well.
Yeah. I think it's great. They'll always have each other. They're not, she's not abandoning her. They're family, they get to love. And plus, as a 19-year-old who's trying to make ends meet, trying to raise a kid, but also has her own ambitions, I feel like they found a way to be able to have both of them, still be able to live. Lilo isn't alone anymore. She has Stitch, and Nani gets to live her dream, and then in turn, when she's older, help Lilo have a better life.
Totally. It's definitely going to help her.
Yeah.
Ohana means you better have a portal gun.
Yeah, totally. Because if that wasn't in there, I wouldn't have been like, it's still Ohana, because she would have been gone.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that.
So you visiting at Christmas? How's this working?
Totally.
I could definitely imagine. I can't really, again, I'm not compelled to argue you out of this feeling, because I could absolutely see a lot of people agreeing with you. And I think that it all hangs on that portal gun. It really does. It's like because they did that, and I will grant you that it's not a really smart. It's a cheeky, fun solution to a problem. That again, if you didn't have that one detail, would not be possible, and thus is not a particularly smart piece of writing necessarily. But I would say that, because of that, they're able to orchestrate at least what appears as like, oh, cool, a new family unit that is bigger than just the two of us even. And yes, I'm going to be in San Diego studying or whatever, but I could be here anytime. I am here, and we just have like a slightly different lifestyle now. Like that didn't wreck the theme or the whole idea. No one gets left behind. She's leaving to go someplace else. I get it. But I would argue, or again, I'm not compelled to argue against this very much, because it's like the original ending is better earned than this, is more gracefully orchestrated. And again, I feel like if this movie in certain other ways had been a bit more smoothed out, then that might be an easier pill to swallow, or at least easier to want to extend the benefit of the doubt to. But yeah, it's weird. It's like I could absolutely see how this would or could undermine the idea of the story, but due to this one very specific piece of tape they have put on the whole, it doesn't do that for me. But yeah, I get where you're coming from.
I
for
feel
sure.
like it speaks to two different ends of people. Like ones who you do stay behind to take care of your family, your sister, your mom. You understand the animated a lot better, and you're like, yes, that's me. And there's going to be other people who gravitate where they're like, I felt guilty. I left to do a thing so that I think I could be better for them in the future.
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting basically two different stories that two different groups of people would relate to. So I can understand if some people are like, yeah, I chose to stay home because I care about family.
Yeah.
Versus other ones who view it as like, I chose to leave because I do still care about my family, even though it was hard because I thought what I was doing was still going to benefit them in a different way.
Yeah.
It's ideally about how two different sets of people live their lives. And I still think either one works for me.
Yeah, because you can also headcanon. I mean, like, marine biology certainly seems like it would be useful living on an island surrounded by marine life.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, I guess
Totally.
for narrative tension, they had to set it somewhere else. But I'm like, you'd imagine they'd have that available in Hawaii.
I feel like
University of Hawaii.
Yeah, there's a whole college right here.
She
Just
doesn't
come home on the
necessarily
weekends.
Exactly. She doesn't have to leave Hawaii, but yes, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a very fun and interesting experience. Partly, of all the Disney live action remakes we got to, check out together, I'm glad this was one of them because again, from what I've gathered, there have been other ones that have gone way more awry. I don't think this is maybe the most perfect translation of any of them, but this was actually better than I was led to believe it might be. So.
Same, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that also has something to do with it. I mean, when this came out and was in theaters, I feel like I remember hearing mixed things. It wasn't like panned the way that like Snow White got panned. So I think that's a nice sort of opportunity for anyone to come in and just see how it strikes you. Gang, you got any more thoughts before we?
I
hit
don't.
the surf?
Thanks for the movie.
No? Yeah.
Ohana still means family.
Ohana
family still means no one gets left behind.
You know what they didn't
Especially when
do?
you have a portal gun.
Especially.
That portal gun is integral to the plot.
I gotta pick one nit though.
Yeah.
Those mosquitoes never came back. They paid lip service to that at the beginning, and I was waiting for them to be like, "No, you can't vaporize Earth. It's a protected natural habitat for the mosquito."
Right.
Oh, and Snow Cone Guy, he didn't come back.
Okay, I have one more nit to pick.
All right.
The frog looked like an animated frog, and they could have made it look like a real frog. I was like, I don't think that's based on any frog. I think that's just a cartoon frog.
That
was the experiment.
The frog
that
was on
escaped
screen for
before.
2.5 seconds.
What happened with the frog?
What happened with that frog?
Comment below if you have any inside scoops from the production.
Release the frog cut.
Release the frog cut. How many real life frog actors did they audition? You mean to tell me they couldn't find one? Bring the Budweiser frogs out of retirement.
Yes, you tell
right.
if that's the cut that you wanted in the movie, or if you're fighting over what Aaron would say is
Yeah.
Right.
you drew a real one and they didn't
That's the hill I'm
let it
dying
in.
Oh, and we didn't get to see Sexy Guy enough in this one. He was barely even a thing.
Yeah.
Sexy Guy. Yeah.
The boy?
Yeah.
Boy? Yeah.
The boy. He didn't get to do it in much of anything
He
except
No.
for
was
be
like
funny a
cute.
couple times.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
He only took his shirt off once.
Boo.
Yeah, that's
Get
unfortunate.
to see
Ruined the
more
whole
abs.
movie.
Well,
Yeah.
gang, thanks for joining us. And go hug your Ohana. Do it. We'll see you soon. Love you.